you likely cannot see clearly your own self and how amazing you are. Uranus trine Mercury helps us see clearly. And there are multiple opportunities, multiple trines from Uranus in earth signs and Mercury in earth signs. Uranus and Mercury trines are injections of genius. They're injections of genius energy into our lives, of self-acceptance, reality. What's a trine? It's an easy, beneficial contact between two planets where the energy flows really well together. Uranus, my passion is Uranus. Uranus is getting that trine energy from clever Mercury, and it's coming in from the most rational and detail-oriented signs in our zodiac. They're very supportive to the Taurus because they're all earth signs. So clever Mercury energy is bringing elements of communication, observation, perception, teaching, and learning. And Uranus is shaking up this collective, our collective, with clues and pushing us towards awakening, innovation, rebellion, changing things up dramatically, drastically, unexpectedly. And all this action is happening in a place where we don't want things to be shaken up drastically and dramatically. We want things to be stable. Taurus is stability. But all this action is happening there. It's happening in the earth signs. It's the wake-up call. It's here and now. It's reality. It's practical. It's the material world. So for good or for bad, that's what's happening. And collectively, we need to figure out what it is that we need to do to make some drastic change. That's what Uranus requires. It's an opportunity for authentic change, which can be either accepted or rejected. We always have free will. There's always a choice. Rejecting the path, rejecting the Uranus energy, well, it only leads to more dramatic and extreme facing of that same problem, but with a few extra exponents added in. It gets more and more extreme. It just keeps gonna come harder and harder and harder until you go, oh, okay, I get it. I need to be more authentic. I need to accept this or accept that and change this part of my life that's really not working anymore. Real talk today, real talk. How can this be integrated into your life in order to come to some incremental or possibly surprising change where you can do something that you've been wanting to do? These Mercury-Uranus trines, it brings in an open-mindedness beyond compare. And the more we practice serenity within instability, the more secure we can become despite any circumstance that comes at us. That's the whole point. How do you find security within insecurity? Leaning into your individuality, working towards total self-acceptance of your mind, of your ideas, that they are valid, your feelings are valid, that you have a voice, okay? That you don't need to negate yourself in order for life to go on, okay? It's just the opposite, really. You are here for a reason. You are here to share your voice, and these moments of clarity, we cannot ignore them. The weirder we think we are, the more we try to hide it, the more we try to push it away, because it's so easy for people to judge. Listen to this story. This weekend, we went to this really unusual event. It was like an outdoor escape room situation. This Alice in Wonderland event in the outdoors. So there were thousands of people there. So many of them dressed up to the like fully to the nines. And Alice in Wonderland can get kind of wacky and wild because all those characters, So we were there, we were doing it, we weren't dressed up, we were having fun together and enjoying just being out in the world. When we were leaving, there was a group of people we walked by. One of my teenage sons, I guess, was looking at this group of people as we were walking out, and there was a sign or something. So I think he was just reading the sign that was on one of the costumes. Well, there was a lady there, she was almost in her 60s, dressed as Alice. She looked really cute. And as we were walking by, she goes, "Don't judge." Who the hell is judging you? We just were doing the same goofy activity as you. But she was so adamant that we were judging her and her friends for dressing like Alice in Wonderland people in the middle of the city where, there were tons of other people dressed like that too. So it wasn't like some outrageously weird thing to do. But the point is that she was so insecure with her own self that she couldn't feel okay, even if somebody was judging her, that she felt like she should say, "Don't judge me." Well, you know what the truth is? Who gives a crap if somebody judges you? You're out there dressed like Alice in Wonderland. You're doing the thing that you want to do. That's the point. She could have just let it go, because the truth is we weren't even judging her. Absolutely not. I mean, we were just doing the same thing that she was doing. So let's be honest. The weird bits of us that make us truly unique and different and beautiful, they need to be accepted by ourselves first before we can expect anybody else to accept them. We need to not feel like that lady, you know. We need to feel like if somebody's looking at us weird, well, what's their problem? If somebody thinks what we believe is strange, okay, that's fine. If we're dressed like Alice in Wonderland, okay, accept that you're dressed like Alice in Wonderland. Somebody might not like it. Who gives a care? Okay? If we reject our chance to assert our self-independence, or we're frightened of being judged or being weird or being different, then we lose the magic of that supportive moment. We lose the magic of the trine between Uranus and Mercury. We get so many beautiful ones, and they're coming through in these earth elements. And the best way to be open to new thoughts and ideas is to write them down. I think writing them down and letting them marinate in your mind instead of just rejecting them straight away, or even worse, judging ourselves. Here's the point: that sometimes, maybe most of the time, you may not see how incredibly powerful and amazing you are. And you may not understand that your uniqueness is the key to your happiness. That you're a beautiful, unique part of the human puzzle that's designed for this very time and place, with every tool inside of you that you need to accomplish what you're here to do. That's in your natal chart. That's in your design. That's in your DNA. It's there. I really do like you the way you are, and I hope this video was helpful for you. I'll talk to you guys next time.